I know some niggas that never fold. What you gonna do when you in the jam? That's how you know you a real man. I know some niggas. I know some niggas that never told. I know some niggas that never fold. They said you ready for war. You nigga, we ready. I ain't doing no talking. You know that I'm stepping. Gangsta this, gangsta that. That's all I hear all the young folks talking about. Is how gangster they are. And they keep telling on themselves and shit. That's some new shit. That whole telling on yourself thing is diabolical. Because why do you want to, I don't know why do the young generation want to tell everybody about their crimes so much? I can't put it all on the young generation because there's some older cats that be doing this shit too. But it seems like it's more of a cultural, like it seems like it's more of a thing now to like tell your gangster stuff. You know, get online and show. For example, them the Houston situation with Ben 10 and what's his name, Jr. Star All Star or whatever. From what I understand, these young niggas uh well no, not that situation. The Gucci situation. Pooh chasing them. From what I understand, after these niggas did, they went and showed. They had the jury putting it online and shit, showing it, showing the jury online and shit. Look what we got. It's too. It's a begging for acceptance culture. I think that's the difference. When we was on the gangster shit, we wouldn't even give a fuck. We didn't want nobody to know. We be done did some shit. Hold up. Yeah, back when we was fucking in the street, running the street, I was never a robber. I think I tried to rob somebody once though with my cousin. Me and my cousin, he was a robber. So he took me with him one time, and we robbed some dude. And I don't know, I'm just not a robber. That's not my thing. Cause when we caught the dude slipping, we had a victim and everything. And we caught it was a gay dude. My cousin, that's what he used to do. He used to go rob the gay dudes and shit. So it was a gay dude, and we pulled up on him. We was finna get him, and my cousin he handed me the pistol and shit. He was like, get him, cuz. And I ain't get him. I ain't get him. I just ain't no robber. I don't like. Even when I was in the streets, that just ain't my character to try to be a motherfucker or make a motherfucker bow to my whims through violence. That just never was my. That's never been my character. So I couldn't pull it off. But these youngsters now, it seems like they want everybody to know all their different crimes and shit. They want everybody to know. I can't. I don't even understand that. Some shit I could just sit and think about it, and think about it long enough, I'll come to some type of logical conclusion. And then even if I don't agree with it, it might make sense to me of why, maybe why they did it or whatever. But I can't come to no type of logical conclusion on why uh, they like telling their crimes and all that. I don't get that. Why you go do some shit and then tell the world you did it? I think you know why. I think I know why. Because it ain't about money no more. It ain't the streets. That was all when I was in the streets. At least me. I can speak for and the people who I was doing business with. Us. It was all about money. The whole thing. The whole organization was all about just getting money. It wasn't about nothing else really. It was about getting money. You know what I'm saying? So if you getting money, why see when you getting money, you don't want everybody to know what if you did any crime or anything. You want to keep that shit low profile because you don't want your money to stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to happen to where your money is in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? So if you done did any type of shit, a robbery, a murder, anything. Let's say for example, here's a perfect example. Let's say you sell weed, you sell pounds of weed, right? I'm just using this as an example. You sell pounds of weed, right? And you don't buy the pounds. You hit licks, or you got a team of youngsters or a team of people that go hit licks for the pounds, right? Why would you want if that's how you getting down? There's a lot of people in the streets get down like that. If that's how you getting down, why would you want everybody to know that's what happened? You see what I'm saying? Like when it's about money, everybody it's a secret. Everything is a secret. Now it's not about the money no more, cause now these youngsters is getting their money off social media, and they don't gotta sell drugs and shit. So they getting their money off of social media platforms, TikTok, this, that, and the third. So it ain't about money no more now. So now it's more about recognition and clout and popularity, cause that's how you get the money off of social media is the popularity and all that. So now it done switched to they still getting the money, but now they getting it in the form of popularity. So I guess that's how it got to where it's at now. Is now they want everybody to know everything they did because that's gonna make them more popular. You see what I'm saying? So I just figured it out just now. That's what I'm saying. I just logically thought about it, and that's why. That's why they telling all they shit because it's more of a popularity thing now. I guess that's just the progression of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how. Here's what confuses me though. I don't know how did rap get caught up? How did rap become like the you know what I'm saying, like the mascot? It seemed like how did rap become the mascot of the streets like that? I thought rap, to me, rap is art, like drawing a painting or something, or drawing. It's like it's art. How did that become a thing to where? How did art become gangster? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how did the rap game? It wasn't meant to be. It was never really gangster. It was the West Coast. The West Coast, the one that kind of made rap gangsters. The West Coast kind of took the hip hop backpack mode to the South was on some gangster shit too though. But the South wasn't as popular. The West made it popular first. You know what I'm saying? But at first, rap wasn't. It wasn't necessarily a gangster thing like that. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters was involved because the gangsters the one that paid for studio time, bought this, bought that. They was the one with the money and shit. Rappers usually didn't even have no money. Rappers didn't have no money. Rappers was rapping because we liked the rap. It was more of an art form. It was more of an art thing. That's why we get in ciphers. We get with other rappers that we fuck with. We get in ciphers and we rap. It's kind of like sparring. Like if you're a fighter, you gonna spar with other fighters. You know what I'm saying? You love fighting if you're a fighter. It ain't necessarily about you'll take the chick if they want to pay you. Hell yeah, you gonna take the chick. But it ain't necessarily about the chick. If you never get paid ever, you still gonna fight. That's how it is with a lot of the rappers around my age. That we like the art of rap. It ain't even necessarily about the dollar. The dollar, no, don't get it twisted though. We want to make money off everything that we do. That's just how this cipher is set up. That you got to do that. But I'm saying that's not really that was never really the point of rap. Really was just to be rich and all that, and you know, stun and be gangster and all that. It really wasn't like that. The gangs back in the game, the gangsters and the rappers was two different people. That wasn't even the same people. Now that's one group of people. The rappers and the gangsters is the same people now. You know what I'm saying? That's why the shit's so wild. That's why it's a blood sport and all that. Because and I guess that's just I'm just trying to figure out why. But I guess that's the natural progression of it though. I think it's the money. The money what made it gangster. Cause every time some money get involved with some shit, now the gangsters got to get a piece of it. So that's why the music game became super gangster. Cause it's all that money. Now it's all this money everybody getting and all that now. They getting money now. It wasn't like this at first. When I was in the rap game, it was like about 20, 30 rappers that really had money for real. Out of all the thousands of rappers in the world, it probably was a hot 20 that, and they probably wasn't even millionaires. They probably were just saying they was millionaires. They probably had a couple $100,000 or something. They was living okay. You know what I'm saying? But it was only a few of them. It was only a few of them. The Jay-Z's, the, you know, the DMX's, and that's a whole nother podcast I need to make about DMX because I feel like y'all be leaving him out of this rap conversation when y'all had a top five and all that. Y'all leaving DMX off that hoe, and I don't know if that's a proper list if you leaving DMX off that hoe. No, but that's what it is. The money got involved, and then now the gangsters want a piece of it. So now the gangsters they rapping now. So now you got all the gangsters rapping now. But when back in the game, the gangsters didn't rap. They was all around. It was all one group of people though. The rappers, the gangsters, they all in the same group. But the back in the game, the ones that was being gangster and all that, they wasn't rapping and shit. Even when it got to like NWA and all them, they wasn't gangsters for real. Only one of them that was really a gangster for real was Eazy-E. All everybody else was just rappers and producers and stuff. They wasn't no gangsters like that. They wasn't selling drugs or doing no shit. Only one that was doing that was Eazy-E. He was the only one that was a real gangster. That's what I'm saying. Now, all the rappers is gangsters. You can't even really be a rapper, really. I mean, you can, but I'm saying according to the industry. But that ain't true though, because you got a lot of rappers that's popular that ain't even gangster rappers. J. Cole, D1, who else? I guess it ain't that many though, but it's a couple. Kendrick Lamar. I don't consider Kendrick Lamar a gangster rapper. He might come from a gangster neighborhood or a gangster environment, but his style and the way that he delivers his shit ain't really necessarily no gangster rap. So Kendrick Lamar, uh, it's a few people out there that don't really necessarily be on no gangster time that's winning. Tory Lanez. Um, what's the other guy from Houston? It's another guy. It's another guy from Houston. I can't think of his name right now. Megan Thee Stallion. And Megan Thee Stallion can rap for real. She could actually rap. Cause a lot of them females they can't really rap and shit. They just pretty and got a nice body or something. But they can't really just spit bars in there for real. Megan Thee Stallion, Pluto, Ice Spice, they be spitting bars straight up. Who else be spitting bars? Female. I know I'm going on a tangent, but yeah, what I was talking about with the CB4 shit is like I ain't gonna even necessarily say that they ain't gangsters though. I ain't gonna necessarily say that about the youngsters because shit, they standing on gangster time. Shit, what what you gonna tell them? But I'm just saying it ain't the shit. Put it like this: the shit that they own now, if they went back in time and we was all out on the block with that, we would look at them like some busters. You know what I'm saying? Like we wouldn't look at them like no real gangsters like that or nothing because they telling their business. We wouldn't even let them be on the block like that. They telling all the business. They doing it. They wouldn't even be. We wouldn't even have them niggas around like that. Nobody that's telling all the business and all that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we'd have looked at you crazy. Like the shit they own now. Like if somebody came to the block or went on the public, that's different than the block. The block just be, the niggas you fuck with or whatever. So that's cool. You have that. Not really, but that's kind of cool telling them. But these niggas is telling the world. They putting it on Facebook. They putting it on YouTube. They telling everybody. You see what I'm saying? That's different. That's a whole different thing. They wouldn't have made it on the block back in the game. They wouldn't have been able to been in the game like that because they gonna tell all their business. We was trying to stay free. They trying to go to jail and shit. We was trying to stay free with the shit. We wasn't trying to go to jail. That was not the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like we was trying to have money so when the jail shit came around, we can beat it or bail out or something. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to have money when we in the streets. We not just in the streets just to be in just to say we in the streets and shit. Nah, bro. I think now it's so popular to be a rapper and to be a street rapper. It's a real popular thing. So I think that's what encourages a lot of the youth to try to be gangster rappers and all that. Just because that's a popular thing, you know, they want to be tough. I mean, you gotta think about it though. All men and boys, we all want to be tough. For the most part, we want to be looked at as kind of like tough. Everybody. That's just how men. That's how we are as men. But look how far we taking the shit though. It's like we on some fucking self-destruction. We trying to destroy our goddamn self. That's how it seems. I hope this ain't no motherfucking. Who is this shining lights in my face?
Hey, I'm TT. Okay, TT. How you doing? Okay. TT, your titty out, girl. Period. Okay.
Somebody was creeping. I thought I felt to bang out on somebody right there. But nah, man. This shit gotta stop. How do we? Can we even like change the tune of this? I don't even know if we can change the tune or change the channel. I don't think it's possible. I think just like um it progressed into what it is now. I think it's gonna have to progress into the next thing. It's gonna be another thing. I think the bebop backpack gonna come. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back around just like the afro and everything else that come back around. Bell bottoms, all that. All stuff always come back around. I think the bebop era, backpack, really spitting bars and all this type of shit. It's gonna come back. You know who gotta bring it back? New York. New York is really the key to this whole shit getting back on track. They don't even know it. New York don't even know that they fucking They the Jedi Knight in this shit right now. Because they the one started the hippity hop bebop backpack shit. So y'all gotta come back. That's what's gonna change the tune of this shit. Y'all gotta come back with the bebop backpack shit. Tough though. I'm talking about come back with it hard. 10 times fold. Hard. You ain't got no backpack. Now you got a motherfucking a jetpack. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't got no backpack. That's a jetpack rap. Some y'all need to bring back the love for the craft is what I'm saying. It's New York that brought that to the table. It's New York that was spitting bars. It was New York that was on that type of time. Y'all need to bring that shit back to the y'all New York. You know what really fucked shit off? When they killed that New York kid when he went to Cali. I forgot his name. Damn, I forgot his name. It was a New York rapper kid. He kind of sounded like Biggie Smalls a little bit. He had like a Biggie Smalls type of draw, but he went hard in the bitch. He had some hit songs and everything. They killed him in Cali. I forgot his name. Um, I think he was like down there like Jesus to the rap game. Like he was dude was supposed to be like the one who brought the bebop hippity hop back. They was on some gangster shit, but they was on some like his crew and all that. They was on some gangster shit, but it was like some bebop. You know what I'm saying? They was bringing the bebop back. I'm telling you, they was, and they was from New York, so they was like ones that could do it, like do it, and everybody was respected. Like we in the South, we can't bring bebop to the table. Ain't nobody gonna respect it. They gonna like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Some bars and all that. We don't give a fuck about no bars, nigga. We'll get clown trying to come back with that shit. Somebody from New York though can jump out there with it. You see what I'm saying? And go hard and bring it to the table for real. And kind of switch the tone back to kind of like, like skills and wordplay and double entendres, all this type of shit. Lil Wayne, I don't know how I forgot about Wayne. Wayne, definitely one of them. Wayne, definitely one of them. If not the best at it. At rap, bebop, hippity hop. Not giving a fuck about the money. We just in the back room, the beat playing. That's what I'm talking about, that rap. But we don't even give a fuck about the money. We ain't even getting paid from this. We just in the back smoking a blunt. We got a couple blunts rolled up. We got the beat playing. We finna spit these bars, nigga. We finna see who got the best bars. See who can hang on this beat. That love for that. What happened to that? Now it's just, you know, I gotta have ops and all this bullshit. I gotta have ops. What's this spirit of wanting to have ops too though? What is that? Like I feel like if you wanna have ops, if you really wanna have ops and you wanna shoot it out with your ops, join the motherfucking Marines. I'm telling you. Join the Marines and fucking join the infantry in the Marines. That's all you gotta do. I promise you, they're gonna put you in front of some gunfire. Go to the Marines. Go to the Marines and join the infantry. And I damn near promise you, I'm almost willing to bet money on it. You'll get your shot at being a demon and all that. You'll get your demon time. Instead of shooting up the goddamn community. It's like, what have this rap shit came to? Like, what are we doing? I remember we used to break dance and shit. I came from that era. I used to break dance. I was a break dancing ass nigga. I used to go to the skating ring, be break dancing and shit. That's the game. That's the hip hop I remember. That type of shit. Fun. It was fun. We having fun. We ain't trying to kill each other. That's the last thing we think about, trying to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? We ain't thinking about that. We think about having fun, spitting these bars, who got the best bars, who fell off the beat, who didn't fall off the beat, this type of shit. If you break dancing, who can do the tick the best, who can do the centipede the best, this type of shit. Not let's slide on some niggas. And then why your target always gotta be niggas? It's a lot of motherfuckers that might need to get their wig twisted. It ain't always gotta be niggas. I don't know, man. This shit, I feel like the rap game it done fell off. Cause it ain't even hitting no shit no more. Anytime they interview the little young rappers and all they asking them is questions about the street shit. I don't even know half these young nigga music. I ain't never heard it. I just see them on the different interviews and stuff, telling their business. That's what they always doing, on there telling their business and shit, and then be mad at the interviewer and shit. Like be mad at Vlad or whoever the fuck. You nigga, you got the feds on me. Nah, nigga, you was on there fucking spilling your beans and shit. You telling every goddamn thing. He ain't even ask you telling shit, he ain't even ask you and shit. That's the problem, you niggas talk too goddamn much. Shut the fuck up. Make up some shit. You can lie. Just make up some shit. You go to Vlad, and Vlad wanna know what the fuck this, that, and the third. Just make up some shit. It was a cold, dark night, Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Vlad, listen. It was a cold, dark night. You know what I'm saying? I had my strap. Just make up a wild ass story, nigga. Like, Soldier Boy. Pull a Soldier Boy. Yeah, nigga. It was 90 niggas. 90 niggas. 40 of them came through the window. The other 50 came through the front door, nigga. Pow, pow, I let that thing ring. Hit 3 of them with 1 bullet. Yeah, I'm like that. You can make up some shit. Just say any goddamn thing. Yeah. You on Vlad. It'll probably do more views if you lying and shit. Cause everybody gonna be trying to double check and see if you lying and shit. They gonna watch it a million times. Nah, this nigga lying, y'all. Do like Woody. Just say any goddamn thing. Nah, I don't recall. I don't remember, Vlad. I wonder what Vlad still pay you if you don't remember nothing. If every question he asks you, you say, nah, Vlad, I don't recall. You think you still gonna get your back in? You might not get your back in. Vlad gonna hold your back in if you don't answer the questions. Hey, what y'all think about the Boosie Vlad debacle? I think he should go and give Boosie his money. That's what I think. Straight up. Because he said it himself that Boosie helped build his show up to what it is. He said it. It came out his mouth. He said it. So if you feel that way, get a man a raise. It ain't like he asked you for $1 million. And then Vlad, you said it yourself. You said it ain't really about the money most of the time. It's more about relationships. You said that, Vlad. I heard you say that. So if you mean that, that's not one of your most powerful relationships with Boosie. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta go by your own. You're not even going by your own. You spitting out game and you ain't even using it. I think you should go and get Boosie his bread. Fuck it. It's Boosie. Come on now. Boosie probably the most popular gangster right now. If we really just gonna be honest about the shit. Boosie probably the most popular gangster right now. I'm trying to think of somebody that's more popular than Boosie as far as the gangster matrix. Let me think. Hmm. Damn. It really ain't. Let me think. Uh, maybe Finesse. Nah. Boosie got more. Finesse next in line. Boosie got more history and stuff. Just time. He just got more time put in. But I see where Finesse going with it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Boosie probably the most popular gangster right now. So if I was Vlad, I'd go and give him the 5, 10,000 or whatever, the extra. Cause you gotta think, even if the one video or the one interview that y'all do don't make the money back right away, in the long run it's gonna make the money. So just look at it like you always talking about stocks and all that. Well, look at it like a long-term investment. You dropping 35, 45, whatever you talking about, and you reaping the benefits on the long end. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at it. That's what I'm saying, Blair. You be spitting game and don't even be following your own game. Come on now. I do that shit too though. So that's a human thing. But I'm just pointing out that what you doing. You saying a thing and not abiding by that thing. Give Boosie his motherfucking bread, man. Might as well. Why not? Why not? Boosie need to do his own shit though. And not just Boosie. All you rappers and all that. Need to do your own shit. Do your own podcast. Do your own shit. Quit depending on these folks. Boosie especially, because you already got the popularity. So if you do a podcast or something, your shit automatically gonna blow because you already famous. You already popular. You in the algorithm and all that already. Everybody waiting to see what you gonna do. So if you drop the podcast, that bitch gonna blow. Because everybody gonna be watching that hoe. Vlad whole audience gonna think about it. Vlad whole audience gonna watch that hoe. Everybody that watch Vlad gonna watch Boosie podcast. That's a for sure thing. So Vlad whole audience gonna watch your shit. So if I was you, I'd drop my shit. Just do it right though. You know what I'm saying? I would even half-ass, I ain't gonna say mirror Vlad shit, but I would use it as inspiration because that's the platform I blew up on. Or that's the platform I'm known on. So I would make it a familiar, just on some marketing familiarity bullshit. I would just make it a familiar, even if you switched it up and made it more, Louisiana or more Boosie or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But still kept a general Vlad TV type of, you know what I'm saying, vibe to it. Still, maybe the lighting is like that. Maybe the camera, use the same cameras he was using, or something similar, you know. But nah, I think Vlad should really just pay dude his bread on some real shit. Why not? But then you can't really, when you got a business, you gotta do what's best for your business. On Vlad behalf though, he know what's going on with his business more than anybody else though. Even if he's showing you the numbers and all this, that, and the third, he know what he want to make off each video or his time put in and all that. He know what he trying to make. So that's how he looking at it. Like, this is what I'm trying to make. So if I can't make this, that's fucking up what I'm trying to do. And that makes sense though. So both sides got legs to stand on their argument. Boosie can say that he built that motherfucker. He helped build that hoe from scratch. He can kind of say that, but at the same time, Vlad has had so many motherfuckers on there to where Boosie has had a lot of influence on there, but so has, you know, what's his name, the comedian dude. A lot of people on there. Uh, Jamar before they split ways. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, was on Vlad and shit. So a lot of people could say the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So it all boiled back down to relationships. Like Vlad was saying, it all boiled back down to keeping certain relationships intact. I think that's what you should do, Vlad. Keep that relationship intact. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And well, I am kind of a Boosie. I do listen to Boosie music a lot. I fuck with Boosie music. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I am a little biased, you know? But whether I'm biased or not, it's the truth what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a biased take or not, it's still the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all think the podcast game, you know how the rap game turned gangster? Do y'all think the podcast game gonna turn gangster? Wouldn't that be wild? If the podcast turned to some blood sport shit, that'd be crazy. If that happened, all of a sudden now the podcasters and shit at each other's throats and shit. You got op podcaster and shit. You know, it was that happened though. It was one dude, some dude in Las Vegas. I think it was Las Vegas. He went and whacked another podcaster. There was a podcast. They were beefing with each other and shit. It wasn't even no real beef. They just talking shit to each other back and forth on the podcast and stuff. It wasn't even like no real beef to where like they really even had some real shit going on. It was just them talking shit back and forth. And one of the dudes, he whacked the other dude and his wife. He whacked dude and his wife. He went looking for him and shit. Found him, whacked dude and his wife in front of everybody. Did it right on the boardwalk type situation. In front of everybody, just smoked him. Dude and his wife. And they say that I was watching the court case. They say he shot the lady in the back of her head. She was walking off from the situation. She was finna walk off. And he shot her in the back of the head. Like, damn, I don't think nobody can piss me off to that degree with their words. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if somebody came after my family or something, or just did some wild shit and I had to respond to the shit, maybe then, yeah. But, nah, bro. Just because we online beefing, talking shit to each other, why we gotta shoot it? So we gotta shoot it out now? Come on now. We just popping it. That's what we doing on here, popping it. I thought that was the whole point. We on here popping it and shit. We ain't gotta pop it for real. We ain't gotta pop it in real life. That's dumb. Now, everybody lose. Somebody dead, somebody in jail, somebody in hell. Everybody failed. Bars. I'm just saying. That's a lose. That's a lose lose. You never want to do a lose lose. You know what I'm saying? That's some game right there. That's some free game right there. Never do a situation. Never include yourself in a situation where it's a lose lose. If it's a lose lose, don't fuck with it. Somebody gotta be winning. Somebody gotta be winning for it to be worth a damn. If it's a lose lose, don't fuck with it. Like for example, Pooh Shiesty and them. Shiesty. That was a lose lose. There was no win in that. How was you gonna win? Where was the win at, bro? How was you gonna win from that? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't think past being a fucking idiot. You gotta think past your idiot. I got an idiot. Everybody got the idiot. You gotta think for your idiot. You gotta think past your idiot. Put your idiot on the back burner. You can't dwell on your idiot mode like that. You gonna do some stupid shit. Pooh Shiesty and them is a perfect example. Perfect example of what not to do. Boys and girls, pay attention to the Pooh Shiesty situation. That's what not to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you not do. That's a lose. That's what I call a lose lose. That's where you're not gonna win at all. There's no win in the situation. It's a lose lose. What was they planning on doing with? Okay, so let's say they get him to sign the paper, right? You put the gun to him. He signed the paper. What you think? This is a movie or something? It's like they thought they was in a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no movie, nigga. It's real life. Niggas lawyers and fucking police and all kind of shit in real life. Prosecutors and shit. In the movie ain't none of that shit. You can do some crazy shit like that. Nigga, in the movie you can do something like that. Nigga, let's draw down on nigga, make him sign the contract. You can do that in the movie, that'll work in a movie. In real life, that ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody finna let you get away with that. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Call it snitching, bitching, whatever. Call it whatever you want to call it. Ain't nobody finna let you get away with that. So you think somebody finna let you just come in come on now, bro. And it's somebody that put you on, too. So it ain't just a random motherfucker. This is somebody that put you on in the game, that made you a millionaire. You would have never even been known what a millionaire is. Before Gucci, you would have never even been able to sit next to a millionaire at the fucking subway. You would never even know. You can't even count to a million. And I'm talking about you could be counting by 100,000. You wouldn't even been able to count to a million before you met Gucci. Fuck out of here, nigga. This nigga put you in position like a motherfucker. So that's the last motherfucker I'm trying to rob or whatever. Somebody that put me in position. Why do I want to fuck them over? It's billions of people in this world, right? And I'm going to fuck over the one that put me in position? I don't get that. So that's a perfect example of what not to do. Perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't wish nothing bad on the young man. I think he just, what I think, he just wasn't thinking. He got emotional in the moment. That's what I think happened. Cause that couldn't have been planned. Cause if y'all planned that, then that makes y'all even dumber than I thought. Like if that was the plan, if what y'all did, if that was the plan, y'all even dumber than what I even thought. On some real shit, it's worse than I thought. If if y'all planned that, y'all sat down around the round table and planned that move right there, y'all worse than I even thought. Cause I'm thinking this is on the lam. I'm thinking they just up there popping business or whatever. Gucci done said some slick shit that he ain't like, and he done drew down on him. All right, bet, come in here right fast. Ooh, y'all, dude, stand in front of the door, make sure they don't go nowhere. Ooh, I'm thinking it was just some hot shit. got mad in the moment. Why? And here's the thing too. Why are you even in there with your gun? I'm not. Why, and then Gucci, why are you allowing them to be in there with their guns? If I'm having a gangster meeting or a meeting, first of all, I'm a millionaire, right? Gucci is a multi-millionaire, right? I'm not. What? Nah, you niggas is getting frisk. Fuck is you talking about? You niggas ain't come close to me without getting frisked down, nigga. I'm a motherfucking gangster, nigga. I'm rich. Not only am I a gangster, nigga, I'm rich in the motherfucker. Ain't no telling who coming for me for what or sending who or what, nigga. I don't trust you just cause you rap on you cause I signed you to rap, nigga. Nah. If I'm having a meeting in some executive type situation, I don't give a damn if it is business. My security is frisking you niggas down. Frisking you niggas down because when we talked on the phone, I ain't like your energy on the phone already. So because you had a weird energy on the phone, nah, my security finna frisk everybody. We not finna have no 8, 9 motherfuckers in here anyway when we having this meeting. Right then, I would have already been suspecting some shit. Cause why we got 8 months? You talking to me? Bitch ass nigga, I'm the boss. It's me and really the meeting just between me and you. I don't even know why we got all the other motherfuckers in here. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah, as soon as I would have seen a gang of motherfuckers, I would already been thinking something was up. I wouldn't have necessarily known it was that, what happened, but I would have known something was fishy. Something is fishy with this. You see what I'm saying? Why this nigga done showed up with 9 motherfuckers and all that? I ain't got number 2. It's just me and my bodyguard and all that. Nah, bro. My security, I don't want to say bodyguard. That's unfriendly. My security or whatever. Nah, man. Mm-mm. Nah, Gucci. And then, that whole little shit is fucked up. And then, so you expect the nigga just to throw away his whole empire? What, he supposed to come ride on you? So what, he supposed to strap up, get into Monte Carlo and shit? Strap up, jump into Monte Carlo, find your goofy ass, and ride on you? That's what you want him to do? What did you want him to do exactly? And then where does it stop? So I thought the street business was street business. I thought the street business stopped with street business. I ain't know the street business bled off into real business. If that's the case, what does it stop with the real business? It only just the music business? That's the only thing that you can include in the streets. So what if I own some car washes? You see what I'm saying? And somebody break into one of my car wash things and steal the coins or something one day. Should I send the hitters after them? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I? So I own some car washes, right? Somebody break into my car wash, into the coin thing, and steal the coins out. So what I do? I send the goons. I don't get it. So where does it stop? So what you just handle? You supposed to just handle all your business on some street shit, everything. So what if I own like you know, a Waterburger or something? I own a Waterburger and shit, right? Somebody come up there and steal. Matter of fact, they do a lick and do some kind of lick with some fake credit card or something. A stolen credit card or something, and they order a whole bunch of shit. A catering order. It's like 50 burgers and some shit. It's like a big old order. They order a big old order with a stolen credit card. Do I send the hitters? I think I'm supposed to send the hitters. According to y'all, you supposed to handle everything in the streets. So I gotta send the hitters. I don't write none of this shit off as a loss, as a tax write off, which is what you supposed to do in business really. All these different losses that you're gonna take, you write that shit off as a write off. Now your tax bills is a little lower. That's all it's really for. Them is just losses. You're gonna accumulate certain losses when you're doing business. That's how business works. You take losses. You have expenses, a lot of money going out. So what was he supposed to do? So where does it cut off? Like the whole street shit, Where does it stop? So what if I got a mother? What if I got a? Damn, she thinking a motherfucker. Say, damn girl, she thick and a motherfucker. Uh, uh, I forgot what I was talking about. What if I own a fucking arcade? What if I own? What if I own? What if I own a clothing store and they do a motherfucking what's them things called? Flash mob. What if I own a clothing store and they do a flash mob and come to my store one day and flash mob that hoe and come in there with like 20 motherfuckers and just take a whole bunch of shit? Me, I probably would take that to the streets. But I'm saying, should I? I don't think I should though. Damn, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Women are fucking beautiful. Women are like fucking majestic fucking creatures or something. You know what I'm saying? We underestimate the power of women on some real shit though. If we're gonna be 100% honest, we actually underestimate them big time. What was I talking about? Um, Damn, I forgot what I was even saying. Shoot, oh girl, fine motherfucker. say, say, man, you know what? Let me stop. Um, what was I talking about? Um, I forgot what I was even talking about. Uh, Damn, she was thinking the bitch. She threw off my whole. I can't even think straight. Damn. Beautiful. So beautiful. I just want you to know. I'm scared. You know what? I'm scared of these women though, because they dangerous. We think they all innocent and sweet and shit. Like they just innocent and sweet and just just this sweet soft thing that we love and all that. But really, they like some fucking demons. You know what I'm saying? Like ready to destroy you. They sent to destroy. Like they demons sent to destroy your whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They demons sent to destroy your motherfucking ass. And what it is, I figured it out. Y'all be thinking that you in love with the bro. You be thinking you in love with her. No, you ain't in love with her. I mean, you in love with her, but I'm saying it's deeper than that. It's a chemical. It's a chemical bond. She done juiced your bitch ass. I'm telling you, when you be fucking on these hoes raw and all that, and especially if you get a main chick and you fucking on her every day raw, you are ingesting her fluids. You're ingesting her. It's like you drinking her. You see what I'm saying? So she is developing a chemical. You all got a chemical bond with each other. That should be deeper than fucking you love her just because you say you say you love her and that's why. Nah, it be deeper than that. You be having a chemical bond. That's why you be about to kill the bro when you break up and shit. That's why you be so emotional when you. That's why niggas be so depressed and emotional and all that too when they break up with a bitch because they got a chemical bond with the bro. It be like that. You be thinking that you just in love. Oh, I'm so in love with the bro. Oh, I love her. Nah, she done chemically castrated your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga. That's what happened. So now I'm kind of like, now I'm scared. I'm scared to get chemically castrated. I don't even want to be into no bitch like that. And so if I smash a broad, I gotta use a rubber because I don't want to get her chemicals on me like that. And I don't like using the rubber. That's the thing. So I'm out of the game pretty much. Straight up. Cause I don't want to develop no chemical bond with none of these bros. That's dangerous when you got that chemical bond with these bros. That shit dangerous in the motherfucker because if she, you gotta get one, you gotta bond. If you bonding with a bro like that, you gotta bond with one that's like really super duper duper into you. Because if you bond with one that ain't super duper into you and you done bonded with her and all that like that, she gonna dog your bitch ass. Because she knows she got that bond on your goofy ass too. She knows she got the bond on you. She know what she doing. You don't know about the chemical shit. She know what she doing. You see what I'm saying? So she got your ass in a sling. You know what I'm saying? She got you in a sling now. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared to get in a sling with one of you hoes. And I got a raw dog. I'm a raw dog ass nigga. I got a raw dog that hoe. If I'm gonna be smashing on it like on a regular basis, I got a raw dog her. Straight up. I'm a raw dog the shit out of her. So I'm gonna ingest all her juices and all that. And then I'm gonna be eating a coochie. So I'm gonna ingest all her juices and all that. So I'm gonna have a chemical. She gonna have a chemical control over me and shit. So I'm scared to give up that type of control. That's my whole thing. It's like, I don't want to give up that much control. I don't want no broad having that much control over me. And they will have that much. It's nature. You can't niggas be acting all tough and shit. Oh nah, nigga, I'm just a super player. But that just ain't human. As a human, if you smashing the same broad over and over and over and over and over, you just smashing the same broad over and over again. You gonna develop feelings. You gonna develop an attachment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scared of that attachment like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fearful of it because it's when I sat back and thought about it, like when I just sat back and thought about it, that would always cause all my goddamn problems and shit. Was that motherfucking attachment to a bitch? That's what always caused the motherfucking problem, no matter how you look at it. For me, at least, I'm speaking for me. For me, that's what always caused a problem for me was some type of attachment I had to a broad. It always caused some type of problem. As far as me getting to where I want to be in life, that's what I'm saying. As far as that is concerned, it always throw a wrench at some point. You see what I'm saying? So I'm scared now because I'm older, so I don't have that much time left to be playing and shit. So I don't have that much time to have no attachment to nothing really. At this phase in life, I can't really be attached to nothing but my kids. So it's like if I get in a relationship and be attached to the bitch, and then she end up not being what's good for you, and you attached to her, that's gonna take off a gang of years of your life. That's gonna remove a lot of your years of your life. Cause you're gonna be in a relationship with her for some years. It's gonna take a couple years to even figure out that, you know, for her, she gonna be trying to move around or something. So, and then once y'all break up, you're gonna go through another couple years of being sad about the shit. So it's like going down that road just automatically gonna take off so many years of your life just automatically. So it's like, nah, I'm good on that. Straight up, I'm good, motherfucker, on that. For real. If I just get super horny, I go to strip club, bust down a stripper or something. And then now you can only bust them down once. You gotta move to the next, or you gonna get attached. You gotta dodge that attachment. It's that attachment that fuck everything off. I'm telling you, you just gotta dodge that attachment. Getting attached to the bitch. So I might shit. If I do smash, if I do smash, it's just gonna be that one time. You know what I'm saying? Two, three times, that's damn near your bitch. Three times, that's your woman. If you smash it 3 times, that's one of your bros. You might not be looking at it like that, but human nature, that's down to your chick. Once, okay, it's a one off. Maybe y'all had a one night stand or something. Two, okay, maybe it was good the first time. Y'all want to see if it go like that again. Three, that's your bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's your bitch now, bro. You attached. You officially attached. I'm finna get off here though. I ain't even got nobody even on here or nothing. So I ain't getting no views off of this or nothing. I can talk to my goddamn self just without the phone. You know what I'm saying? I do that all the time anyway. But I'm finna get off here though. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that did tune in, shout out to y'all. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.